hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iron Islands with Iron King Victarion and his dragon. Although the dragon is currently injured and I think we need to make a call here to join the Iron Throne for the moment, as we cannot deal with all these fronts and the onslaught from the Riverlands, the Reach, Dawn, the Iron Throne itself, and various other minor lords. It's going to be too much for us to bear in trying to also deal with the Whitewalkers. So I think, sadly, the Iron Crown is going to have to sit on the mantle for a little bit, and we are going to have to surrender, if only to see our kingdom continue. We will surrender, and we will swear fealty to him. And also the Dothraki, the Great Khal Zeko, has formed a Great Khalasar. But we are gonna trigger that surrender now. Princess Aisha has had some new ideas. What does she want to do? Hopefully I didn't lose any traits there. Is the surrender going to be accepted? There we go, the surrender has been accepted. The end of an era, sadly. Do we still hold the North? I hope we still have the North. Kingdom of the Iron Islands. No, it doesn't even keep the North. Oh, how outrageous. So, who holds the North? It just seems he does. I guess he's got a format, maybe. Who knows, but we still have Winterfell, which is good. And our war with the Whitewalkers has ended. Sweet. Oh no, Edric is now dealing with them. Okay, well we'll help him. We will help him because this issue is what needs to be dealt with, really. Let's be frank. I could send Princess Aisha here. I also need to reappoint the council. Ooh, Cletus, you're not a happy bunny, so I'm going to give it to Gold. Lord Treasurer. Wydron. Spy Master, Prince Theon, and everyone else is fairly well acquainted and happy. Let's just improve relations with our Iron Island lords. Everyone is joining in the war against the Whitewalkers, so that bodes well, as long as we don't just feed them troops. But I did do a lot of damage to them initially, so I'm hoping we should be alright here. It is annoying that we had to bend the knee there, but there was, I think, very little option when we were up against all that we were up against after the damage that we took. But if our dragon heals fairly shortly and we're in a good position, then we may well be able to try and take the Iron Throne or do some damage somewhere. Alan Sharp wants to get married, that's fine. You guys are all going to sit in the mountains, aren't you? Adam Marbrand is no longer participating in the war, which is disappointing. I was hoping as many people as possible would participate in the war. You guys can disband your troops. Too little really to warrant the effort. And let's ship our troops onto the shores of the Blue Hills. Be interesting to see what happens with the north. It's also a shame that we don't have our crown anymore. So we've got 6k troops. We are losing troops to attrition though. Alright, go back into our own land so we don't suffer from attrition. Where's going to be the best forest? Yeah, it looks like the forest will be. So, what's this? Torrhen Square is the place we'll meet up, and hopefully everyone's sending their forces northwards. Which indeed they seem to be doing. Have I got any quality 3 ships? I don't. That's surprising, but we do still have Valyrian armour, and we have the Shade of the Evening, which is cool. My niece is responding very well to tuition, that's good. Why can't I marry her? She's in hiding. Oh, we don't need to be in hiding, guys. But I can't call you out until we're at peace. Okay, fair enough. Merge up. Victarion will lead with Marcellin and Lauren. Although, does Theon have a dragon? No. We'll just sit tight in Torrhen Square. We are going to be taking attrition, but I mean, to be honest, I need the benefit of the hills. And if I can use... Okay, let's just keep an eye here on what these Whitewalkers do. Because if they start heading south, we are going to have to do something about it. Okay, there's 2 stacks now. Are you sending troops northwards, guys, or are you just sieging their own lands? You're sieging their own lands. Okay, well that's not a bad move. As long as these guys don't combine. And even if they do, there's the possibility that we might be able to use our dragon. But at the moment they don't look to be that fussed with us. So I'm going to go to Withered Heath and take it back. And I'll still get the hills bonus. My dragon Viserion is a ravenous beast. Okay, well, let's settle the debts there so that he doesn't get in any predicaments for us. Can I also please build some private farms? Pike is really suffering at the moment. Okay, Princess Yasha is doing pretty well with the learning. Alan Sharp wants to get married. Marry whoever you want, buddy. Right, just take this for me very nicely, very quickly. And the Blue Hills. You guys might as well head back for the minute. Good, some Tyrell troops have arrived. It's nice to see. If we can take back some of our allies' lands, the Crow's Edge, that would be helpful as well. Do I own too many? I do. Gatehouse and Drunkard's Tower. Oh, I own M.A.T.E. Who's our heir? Theon. And he's heir to the Kingdom of the North. So we do hold the Kingdom of the North, surely. Don't even know. But either way, let's give him M.A.T.E. Because he needs a bit of land, and I need to get rid of some. You want to remind me of gold that I owe you? Okay, well, we'll pay the debts in order to rid ourselves of it. Vicon Pike is a little bit annoyed, but let's face it, Vicon, you're not really much to me. Well, Vicon's really annoyed. Let's just speed it up a little bit. My spy master's not doing anything, so I'm going to get him to do some scheming in Winterfell. And we need to bear in mind what this cohort is doing. Any good plots of land here? Ooh, 20,000 Dornishmen coming up. Well, let's go and support them alongside whilst we can. Victarion has inherited Coldstream. Okay, well that's not that wondrous, so let's deal with that at a later date. We shouldn't catch up to them, no. Follow those troops just to see where they go. And then we'll head west. Start taking back the lands that the Whitewalkers have taken. No direct engagements yet. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But in taking these lands back, we are certainly helping in the fight against the Whitewalkers. Now I'm only minus 5%, so it's improving. I'm a little bit on my own here, which I'm not particularly keen on. Might just get the boats to come north in case we need a quick getaway. Viserion is now no longer maimed, so if we do need to use our dragon, then we can. If the Whitewalkers get a little bit adventurous and think they can come and take us, which I think they're looking to do. So we might... Ooh, 20,000 though. I'm not going to be taking 20,000. How long is it going to take me to get on the boats? 29th of the 6th. Yeah, so we'll beat them. Sorry guys, but we... Ooh, did we beat them? Yes, we did. Sadly, the Baratheon troops are on their own there. Ooh, another stack over there. Too many stacks for us to handle. Yeah, that's not something we can play with. Let's go and put the troops onto the lands in winter and see if we can help deal with them. After all, that is the aim for us. God, the attrition though is ridiculous. Okay, the Iron Throne, if they're going to do this, really need to send up some more troops. All these Paramount Lords, and not many people sending up troops, which is not really very good enough. Can't assault this. Well, it says I am the leader of the siege. Need a new Justicar apparently. Let's get Dagon. And he can just do some statecraft for me. Oh, I didn't realise I had a prisoner. We can just release him, I don't really need him. No plots against us, I hope? Nope. So that's all good. We've nearly taken Ice Camp. But I don't want to exert too far afield, so we'll probably take Ice Camp and then come back to the boats. Drowned Man tells me of his efforts at increasing religious fervour. So hopefully there is a nice stack there. About 2,500 zealots for the drowned god. But we are going to send the Ironboprn back to their boats. We are not going to face these White Walkers alone, as it seems we're having to do. And despite the fact we had to bend the knee to the king, I think it was better for our survivability there that we did. And Edric is no doubt pleased with his opportunist timing. But now that my dragon's back, we have the potential to go against him as long as our dragon can stay somewhat healed. If we can keep him alive and not maimed, then we have a very good chance of breaking free once again. However, I am going to have to end the episode there. If you enjoy the series, please do consider leaving a like, comment with any hints, tips or pieces of lore that you wish to share, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all in the next episode.